Alex from Recognize, here to talk about different tools you can use if you work remotely. If you're new to working remotely, it might be overwhelming, all the different choices out there, WebEx, Zoom, Slack, Jive. And as an employee recognition and rewards company, we're integrated into a lot of these different tools. Things like Microsoft Teams, Outlook, Yammer, Workplace by Facebook, Slack. And so, of these tools, let's focus on 3 tools right now. We're going to look at Slack, Teams, Microsoft Teams, and Workplace by Facebook. All right, so all of these 3 tools, we have recognition, integration into them, and so we know a bit about them. So let's first look at Slack. Now, Slack is a standalone company. They're now a publicly traded company. They came out of nowhere. They built an incredible user-centered product that really has the user front and center. And you will end up paying for it. Let's just be clear on that. And it starts at $6 per user per month for their standard package. If you want single sign-on, user sync with Active Directory, you're going to be paying $12 at least per user per month. Okay. The free package is pretty limited. You can have unlimited number of people and users, but it is for small teams because you can only have 10 integrations and you can only do one-on-one calls. The nice thing about the standard package is you can do group collaboration meetings essentially through Slack entirely. So let's just take a look at Slack. We use Slack a bit here at Recognize on our team, but we are actually moving to Microsoft Teams, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But Slack is great in that you can create groups, you can have private chats, one-on-one collaborations, you can have that video calling, and you can have people being recognized in the platform. Basically, you use a slash, you just use slash or slash command, so it's a little technical compared to some other tools out there, which is why it has a developer-heavy usage. But I can type in things like Giphy, nice, and then it will actually pull in a GIF for me from Giphy, right? Or like recognize, I can actually recognize someone for a company value, a badge, a user, and a message, and then they can recognize them as you can see here. You can have fun statuses. You can actually add emojis to anything you want, and you can reply and create new messages, star and find, and there's a lot of fun things you can do with this. Now, the next tool to talk about is Microsoft Teams. It's hard to beat Microsoft Teams in a lot of ways because it is completely free. If you wanted to include Office 365, which includes things like Word, Outlook, now you're only paying $5 per user per month. So less money, more tools compared to Slack. As you expect, Microsoft is trying to kill Slack as they did to Netscape many, many years ago, right? But it is pretty incredible that it is free, and it does come with a lot of great features. The free version does not include calling, something to consider here. You may have to end up paying to pay for it in the long run. Now, looking at Teams specifically, really pretty cool tool here. First of all, you have activity. You can go through different what's going on with your organization if you're using it more actively. You can chat with individuals or groups. You can go into the activity and post just like you can, add GIFs just like you can with Slack, but a little bit more of a Microsoft twist. What we love about it is the integration. So you can have OneNote, Recognize, all these different integrations inside of Teams itself. I don't know why it's not moving, but moving on. Calendar as well, so you can have your actual sync your calendar into it. So what Microsoft is doing is they're replacing your email, your calendar, your files, your phone calls, your collaboration, and having it all inside of Microsoft Teams. So a lot of possibilities here. For instance, having integrations into Recognize or ADP or Jira or any other system that you're using. ADT. So that is Microsoft Teams. And again, you can get started with that completely for free. You can get started with Slack for free to try it out. The last one to look at is Workplace by Facebook. So this one, essentially, the essential package is free. So being able to try it out, you can have up to 50 groups, video calling. So in a lot of ways, Workplace is the most affordable option of the 3 so far because it does include video calling and it is free. So, but if you want to do more of the advanced features, it comes $4 per user, and it can become $8 a user pretty quickly, especially if you need things like, single sign-on is involved in the $4 user. Okay. So this is kind of maybe the more affordable option or the middle of the road option for you. So looking at Workplace by Facebook. Workplace by Facebook is actually really cool in that it has two sides to it. One is like kind of more the Facebook side, where you can have posts and comments in a news feed, and it has the power of the Facebook algorithm behind it. So that's a pretty cool thing, that it uses the algorithm to be able to sort and bubble up content that's meaningful to you. Things like messages from the CEO or someone that you collaborate with. You can have different groups, as we talked about. And then at the same time, you can come into the workplace chat. And you can do that from the website. You can do that from the mobile app. And the workplace chat allows you to do video calling, collaboration chatting, and also interacting with integrations, like interacting with Recognize, checking out that rewards catalog to redeem a gift card, right, is available within the Workplace app, which is really neat. And you can imagine you can do this with other things like Jira or, as I mentioned, ADT or ABB. And also just to kind of show the full screen of that, let's see, full view. There's like a full view here. Oh, here we go. So this would be the full view of chatting with people and collaborating with people within the website, but also so it has two sides. And the problem with Slack and Slack and Microsoft Teams is that it is just chatting, and people often just kind of just say whatever they can think of in that setting, which is great for chatting, but maybe not all the time. So what's nice about Workplace by Facebook is the fact that you have that news feed on top of that, and then plus with awesome integrations like being able to send recognition or other tools. Okay. This is a bit about sending recognition from different tools, looking at the different collaboration tools between your choices of Microsoft Teams, Workplace by Facebook, and Slack. Thanks a lot.